I don't think it's the type of business that makes somebody successful. It's actually the person and what they learn through all the challenges, through all the setbacks, through the deception, through the constant pivots, through the responsibilities that take on, the leadership roles that they have to take because nobody else will take it. It's all those little things that build up a person that will make anything they do successful. In my own life, I had struggled so long to make a successful business. And I thought I had to wait on the perfect partnership, the right amount of money, the right team, the right something, the right traffic, the right demographic in some cases when trying to sell something. But it was never that. It wasn't the community. It wasn't the timing. It was the constant of being willing to put myself out there, to put my product out there, or whatever it is, put the ad out there, and being okay with rejection, being okay with it not working out, not tying my full emotional state to the results, releasing expectations, standing up and being consistent even when maybe days I was just like, I just don't feel this. I don't feel confident in my ability. I don't feel confident in having the right tools, or like I said, the right people or the right equipment or whatever it is. It's always about who you become throughout the journey, and it never matters on the type of business. I realize, and I can point to so many very successful, well-known people. When we talk about Steve Jobs and how he got kicked out of Apple, and he rebuilt through Next and Pixar. Is it Pixar that he built? I think that's the one. And then, when we look at even Elon Musk, he started a bunch of his business that essentially could have made him a multi-billionaire, where he never had to pivot. He was one of the founders of PayPal. And then he had to start over and rebuild and take on a totally different direction with space and cars and communications. We look at so many other successful people like Walt Disney, and how he had Oswald, and he had to pivot out of that once his contract and the person that he was trusting in guiding Oswald to be something bigger stole it, and he had to make Mickey Mouse. There are so many different successful people, even not well known, that had to make a major pivot and rebuild, but it was never the thing. It was never the right industry. It was never essentially even the right timing. It was their audacity to never give up and to see the bigger vision. And even if they didn't see the bigger vision, just having that drive to be like, you know what? Every day I'm going to wake up. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to put in my best work. I'm going to, I'm going to grow this. And I will be the leader and show up and do what I need to do to make this successful. And that's what makes a successful business, in my opinion.